We're going to attempt to do what do they call those videos?
An about us
About
video.
us video. For some reason I was thinking of a welcome video, but
Not a welcome video. We have some subscriber questions that we're going to be answering this evening. Let's get started.
let's do it. Sound a little more excited, babe.
Yay!
Okay, that's better.
Yay!
Yoo-hoo. Question number 1.
It is from Cummins Camping. And they would like to know, where are you both originally from?
We are, well, let's go way back. I was born in Salem, Ohio. Grew up in Sebring, Ohio.
I was born in Alliance, Ohio. Moved to New Franklin when I was really young. And came back to Alliance right before 1978 when my brother and sister were born. And I moved to Sebring I was the very beginning of my 3rd grade year, so.
Oh, and that leads us to question number 2. Do you see how at the year 1982, we both ended up in Sebring?
So the second question we have is from Sharon Christian, and she asked, where did you guys meet?
Well, it'd have to be probably on the
Sebring.
Playground in 3rd grade.
Right.
3rd grade.
3rd grade.
Third
Yeah. So John and I met in 3rd grade. We obviously went to the same school. We graduated the same year. So we've known each other for a really long time.
So that's that. That's question 1 and 2. This is going great. How many do we have? 300.
No. All right. So we're going to circle back to Cummins Camping. And they want to know, what are your day jobs?
I am a male stripper. No. Okay, I work for the Stark County Board of Education. I've been there going on 17 years. I've been in IT my whole life.
All right, so I am a senior account manager for an automotive finance company. I've been in the collection business since 1993.
So you've been in collections for 26 years. And I've been in IT for 26 years.
I've been in subprime collections for 19. So that's what we do during the day.
That's what we do during the day.
Cummins Camping also wants to know, how and why did you land in Canton? So for me, I don't remember.
Mine was in 1995.
Sharon Christian wants to know, what sparked your interest in camping?
I just love being outdoors.
For me, it's a way to de-stress. I have a very mentally challenging job. So for me, it's getting away from the city, I guess adulting. You know, you don't really have to adult much when you camp. I think for me, that's why.
There you go.
Yama 86.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Yes.
Oh. Is camping something you have both done your whole lives? Yes. Not sure when I started camping. Somewhere between 76 and 78. And we just had a pop-up. Mom, Dad, my 2 sisters, and me. And we would go. We didn't do weekends. Dad hated that. If he was going on a trip, he was going on a 2-week trip. We mostly went to Florida.
I didn't start out camping as early, but when, I guess, the end of our elementary school years into right before high school, I guess.
So like 88, 89.
We did have a motorhome. Thinking it was a Class C. It definitely wasn't a Class A. But every year for our 2-week Christmas break from school, we also would go to Florida. And we would spend our whole Christmas vacation at the beach.
That's cool. Same place?
Yeah, we went around the same area every year. Good times, good times. Yama 86 also wants to know, what are some of your favorite memories with your family? I will go first.
Okay.
So I had family that lived in Florida, and I remember, I think the best year, I was probably in 7th grade, I think. Right before we left, we had a huge snowstorm. And we spent hours rolling snowballs, packing them very carefully into Ziploc bags, and putting them in the freezer. And we took them with us. All of us kids ended up having a snowball fight in the parking lot at the apartment complex where my aunt lived. It was kind of cool.
Were they still snowballs?
Well, they were kind of ice balls. But,
That's great.
you know, it was 80 degrees in Florida, and
Right.
we had snowballs, ice balls, whatever the case is.
Any
so,
black eyes?
I don't remember. Probably not. What's your favorite memory?
Is it a favorite memory or a terrifying experience?
I'd talk about your terrifying experience and keep it short.
Oh, yeah. So, this is a good memory. We would go to Florida on our vacations, and Dad always said, you know, we had pop-up, no bathroom. So we stayed maybe 75 yards from a bathroom. And if you had to go in the middle of the night, you know, the number one thing was don't get in the grass. Always walk on the concrete because there could be snakes or anything, you know. So I always made sure that I went before bed so I didn't have to get up. Because if I had to go, a little kid, you know, you're going to pee yourself before you get your mom or your dad out of bed. So I was probably 8, maybe, and I had to go. I jumped out of bed, took off, didn't even put flip-flops on, anything, and I am hauling butt down the road. And just before the bathroom, they have a big mercury light above the door, and it's concrete, and that's where all the bugs hung out. Well, guess what else hung out there? Frogs. I don't even like to say the word. So where the road stopped and the sidewalk began was a strip of grass maybe 3 foot wide. And I'm running. I have to go. I remember Dad said, don't walk in the grass. I jumped the grass, and I'm thinking, yeah. I come down foot first on top of a frog. Smash that thing through my toes, eyeballs, legs. I immediately am running into the bathroom with my foot up in the sink, pulling legs, and I can't even look at frogs. If there's a frog out in the yard, I run.
He makes me carry him off.
I'm like, I can't even look at him.
I've had to carry off frogs clear to the other side of the school because John is scared to death of frogs. Literally scared to death of frogs.
I take care of everything else. You know,
you can't do frogs.
Not frogs. I can't do frogs.
Remember, I tried to put that one over there in the field, and you told me it wasn't far away.
Wasn't far enough. No, you need to put that on a shovel and throw it.
Throwing it from a shovel wouldn't have been far enough.
Yeah. Call a cab, put the frog in a cab, and send it away.
And Yama86 also said, what are some of your favorite memories with each other?
I would say probably the first camping trip we did together. That was in our Palomino hybrid. We went to Hocking Hills and we went ziplining.
Go.
And that was a blast.
We had a great time.
Yeah. If you haven't done that in Hocking Hills, do it. The zipline course is awesome down there. You got to go to Canopy Tours. Hocking Hills Canopy Tours.
And we'll put a little video somewhere.
Oh!
You're all set. Be graceful.
Run! Fast!
That's graceful.
Whoa! Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh yeah! Woo! Woo-hoo! Yeah! Wow! Wow. Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, well, I brought up Hocking Hills. Do you have one? I have another one in mind. That's a great memory of some of our camping.
What is it?
Lakewood and Myrtle Beach.
We had a great time there.
What camper did we have then? Oh, we had the chaparral.
Chaparral.
The Coachman Chaparral. We went with Gavin and Colby to Lakewood. That was a great trip. We rode around on the golf cart all night long, swimming every day, falling asleep on the lazy river.
I think for us, it's just spending time together.
Ouch!
Let's see. Cummins Camping wants to know, are you brand loyal as far as truck goes?
I've always had Fords. Go Ford. But, I mean, if there's something that's better, then yeah, I'll drive it. I don't care. As long as it tows it.
Although I will tell you, our truck now is super comfy.
It is.
Our truck is
It's
super
just a 150, and man, it rides nice. And it's an 11.
rides nice. The back seat is huge.
Yeah.
Opa and Oma's Camping
Opa and Oma! Hi, guys.
want to know, what are your long-term goals? And we have a similar question from RV Daydream. Heidi wanted to know, is full-time RV travel in your future? So we're just going to take 2 questions and answer them right now. Long-term goals. Are we going to full-time? No. Are we going to sell our house? No. I think our plans right now, and I mean that's...
Well, right now, we couldn't anyways because...
No, we both work.
I mean, we could be camping more, but we work. So, I mean, the earliest possible chance to do any of this is like 15 years. So it's way out there. But we have our goals. And our goals are, this will be paid off. The house will be paid off. Why get rid of it? We have a nice yard. It's a good place if we have problems. If somebody gets sick, we can always come back home. We are going to probably take 2 months, anywhere between a 2-month and a 4-month period and travel. And then come back for maybe 2 months, be here, or come back here for 4 months and then go back out on the road.
I would say that if we were given the opportunity to be able to afford not to work.
Oh, then we'd start doing that now, but we still want to go full time.
No, if this was something we had the ability to do now, I think my preference in travel right now at this age would be much different than it may be in 15 years.
Correct.
Like right now, for me personally, I would want to be at my home base in the wintertime.
Right, we would love winter.
I love the winter. What I don't want to do is go to the hot places in the summertime.
No, I can't deal with hot.
So we've had a lot of questions, comments, and other videos about some things that we personally use when we're camping. And first of all, these are not affiliated products. We don't get them for free. We're not paid for.
If they want to, that's cool.
Sure.
I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. But right now, it's just our personal preference. And I think the number one thing that we use when we camp is Happy Camper.
That's the number one thing we use?
No, I mean, that's my number one.
Oh, on your list. I got you.
On my list is Happy Camper.
Gotcha.
We've tried drop-ins. We've tried liquid. We've tried everything. And in another video, you
Homemade
guys...
solutions.
Homemade solutions, the Geo method.
We've talked about all this in an old video, didn't we?
We have, but, we had our chaparral, which we no longer have.
There you go.
And we had that camper for 3 years, I think. Mm-hmm. And our sensors in our black tank never read correctly.
Even if I blasted water down in there.
Doesn't matter, they always read full. We started using Happy Camper, and that was the first time in 3 years. And it is not a joke that our sensors on our black tank actually read
what they were
empty.
supposed to. Yeah.
That's the only thing I'll buy.
So the second product is the Camco water tank filler with the shutoff valve. It's just a little piece of plastic. You could make one. Just go get a shutoff valve, put a piece of plastic on the end, and cut it at an angle. And once you put that way down in there, it keeps that air from...
I think they're a couple bucks. Every year, and this is something we use on a regular basis with every camper that we've ever had, the dry rid hanging bags that draw moisture. We don't use them in the summertime.
We use the boxes in the summertime.
Oh.
Dry rid also makes... They have the hanging bag. That's what we use in the winter. We put one in the shower, one over the sink in the kitchen. And in the summertime, when we're not using the rig, if we have, because we can't leave our fridge open because the fridge is shut when the slide out's in. So Heather got a couple of the little containers. They look like little like meat comes in. Little plastic, and they're full of that, and you can just throw them in the freezer and
But a
fridge.
tip for you guys, the ones that I use in the summertime that are in a container, I get those at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
They are $1 a piece. They work as good as damp bread.
Yep.
And I keep those in my fridge and my freezer. Number 4 on my list is our Dynatrap.
Oh yeah, I love the Dynatrap.
We've talked about the Dynatrap before. It obviously is it's a bug grinder. That's what I call it. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
zap
not
them.
it looks like a bug zapper, but it grinds them. Doesn't
It grinds
zap
them up. They've done right by us. We had a problem with the first unit that we had. They sent us a whole new unit. The one we have is good for 3/4 of an acre. So we normally just hook it up with an extension cord, haul it off as far as away as we can get it from the rig, turn it on, let it be, and it really does help. Anyway,
So those are products we swear by.
we do have 3 more things.
Oh yeah, we do. So oh yeah, we want to do this with our Jayco because it's brand new. But if you watch our old video, waxing your RV, we waxed our chaparral like 2 months before we got rid of it, and it looked beautiful. 2011 Coachman chaparral, and when we were done, it had the shine like it just came off the lot. And we used the Zep wet floor polish. It's a process. If you're interested in it, just watch our video. It works.
This year we got an electric tongue jack cover.
Oh yeah, that little thing's cool.
That product is made by Clever Cover, and the company is called Trail Sphere. You can get them on Amazon. You have to get them jack specific.
Yeah, you can look right on top of your plastic of your jack. It'll say like, I think mine's a JLB or I don't know.
But anyway, regardless of the tongue jack that you have, they are $39.99. And then my Blackstone.
No, you gotta have Blackstone.
I have a 17-inch. I don't have anything bigger from home, and I don't use my Blackstone when I'm at home. And it's funny because everybody got on this Blackstone craze, and I got one. And here's the reason I like my Blackstone over a regular gas grill. Number 1, you don't have any flare-ups. When you're cooking burgers on a gas grill, you get those flare-ups and the flames, and the cleaning a grill is a pain in the neck.
Yeah.
So for me, the Blackstone is super easy to clean. I use it all the time. We're going to get out of here, you guys. Remember, the only thing better than a campfire is the memories made around it.